After the backlash, Simpson claimed the book was never his idea. After the backlash, Simpson claimed the book was never his idea. The book's original publisher claimed she'd always viewed it as a confession. In Simpson's interview, he mentions an unidentified accomplice named Charlie. In Simpson's interview, he mentions an unidentified accomplice named Charlie. Ron Goldman's family published the book in 2007 under a slightly different title. In 2007, after being awarded the rights to the book and accompanying television interview for Simpson's book If I Did It, the Goldman family made the decision to move forward with the book's publication later that year, though under a slightly different title, If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer. The book's cover was also redesigned to make the If in the title more difficult to see, using a significantly smaller font and camouflaging it within the larger If I Did It. The family also chose to add a chapter of additional commentary of their own, as well as that of investigative journalist Dominic Dunn. When later questioned by Oprah Winfrey about their reasons for publishing the book after voicing such stern opposition to it just a year earlier, Kim Goldman responded that they were sending him Simpson a message. They weren't going to leave him alone or allow him to profit off the death of their loved one. The Goldmans won a wrongful death suit, but Simpson wouldn't pay up. In 1995, the family of Ron Goldman, who was murdered alongside Nicole Brown Simpson, filed and won a civil case against Simpson for the wrongful death of their son. As a result, the judge awarded the family a settlement of over $1 million to be paid to them by Simpson. However, the family ran into trouble obtaining this settlement money, as they are not allowed to collect it from the pension that Simpson lives on, and Simpson in turn is not allowed to make an additional profit off of anything pertaining to the murders from which he was acquitted. In order to get the money they were owed, the Goldmans had to try a different route. After repeatedly being unable to recoup their settlement payout, bankruptcy court awarded the rights to the book and television interview for If I Did It to the Goldman family after Simpson had illegally transferred the rights to his children. Simpson's ghostwriter testified against him in the 1995 trial. Pablo Fenges, the ghostwriter for If I Did It, spent several days interviewing Simpson in order to adequately record his entire account of the murders to write the book intended to serve as Simpson's hypothetical confession. Fenges told CBS News in a 2007 interview he believed Simpson was guilty before ever meeting him, and continued to believe so after beginning the interviews. You know, to be given an opportunity to sit in a room with a man that you know, I personally believed to be a murderer it was hard to not do it, explained Fenges. Interestingly enough, Fenges had also testified at Simpson's 1995 trial, as he was Nicole Brown's neighbor at the time of the murders and was familiar with the individuals involved. During the trial, Fenges recalled he heard a plaintive wail from Brown's dog as it stood near the bodies of Brown and Goldman. Upon meeting to begin the book interviews, Simpson said, "Have you ever heard of a man being put away on the testimony of a wailing dog?" apparently to let Fenges know that he recognized him from the trial. Public outcry stopped the publication of the book and its accompanying Fox TV special. In addition to the scheduled release of the book, the Fox network and its affiliate channels were gearing up to broadcast an accompanying television special aptly named O. Simpson, If I Did It, Here's How It Happened, in which Simpson would provide a full-length interview to Judith Regan, the theoretical publisher of the book. However, Fox's affiliates refused to agree to air the special, many insisting that they would instead show public service announcements during the time slot. Additionally, the Goldman family started an online petition calling for the show and book to be boycotted by the public. On November 20, 2006, the book and television special were canceled, and the book's publisher, Judith Regan, was promptly fired from HarperCollins. The publication announcement of If I Did It threw the victims' families into a frenzy. Simpson and publisher Regan Books, a branch of HarperCollins Publishers, announced in November of 2006 that the ex-NFL running back's ghost-written book, If I Did It, would be released later that month. The book, which provides an allegedly fictional portrayal of the 1994 murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, was immediately received by the public as an official confession of O.J.'s involvement in the murders. Immediately following the surprise announcement, the families of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman spoke out fervently against its publication. Since the Goldmans had previously sued and won a wrongful death settlement against Simpson in civil court, they were concerned he would end up unlawfully profiting from the book's proceeds. Denise Brown, Nicole's sister, was outraged, stating that the book's publication was a morally wrong thing to do.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.